What's up, guys? Alvaro here, and welcome back to the bilingual stock market channel. I am not in my studio today because I am working from Florida, from the beautiful city of Miami. But I'm still working. I am not on vacation. What's up, bro? How are you?
I'm good, man. How you been?
A long time no see, since last week.
Long time. Yep.
Pretty well, man. Enjoying, the
Mhm.
south of Florida.
How's the
Very,
weather?
amazing, man. This is unbelievable. Oh yeah,
Mm.
and then you don't even need to deal with the winter. So yeah, we all should move over here. But whatever.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm gonna be here for during the week.
Mhm.
So until next Sunday, and dude, a lot of crazy stuff is going on as of now in the
Mhm.
markets. So
Yep.
this rally that we saw today, unbelievable. So all of the indices went up a lot,
Mhm.
and now the big question over here is this rally sustainable? Is this just a bear market rally, or did we bottom out? So, what do you think? I have always entitled our videos "A Bull and a Bear," and I think that today's title is going to be Two Bears. Talk about the markets. I am very concerned, Mario. The CPI report that we got last week was nasty, absolutely nasty. I took a deep look at the report, and inflation is getting out of control. And on top of that, I came over to Florida. Both airports were absolutely packed. In Charlotte, North Carolina, over here as well. People over here are spending money like crazy. So inflation isn't cool enough at all. And on top of that, we had a way better than expected jobs report for the month of June. So we have a lot of people working. Wage inflation went up as well. So
Mhm.
people are simply being able to pay for higher prices. So I don't
Mhm.
see inflation coming down. I think that the Fed is going to have to be way more aggressive in order to cool off the economy in general terms, and the markets react to the upside in a very aggressive way. The S&P 500, I was taking a look at this today, Mario. The
Mhm.
S&P is up almost 4.50% after the last CPI data report came out. That's insane, bro. So we haven't had any good news whatsoever, and the markets are rallying. So what's your take on this?
Well, I think it's just another bear market rally, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't be surprised if they keep making new highs in the upcoming days.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, again, it's all the earnings optimism or whatever you want to call it, right?
Hmm.
So I believe like we might reverse after filling the gap inspired 400 or
That's
in
4,000,
QQQ. Yeah,
4,000 in the S&P 500.
yeah. Uh-huh. And in QQQ, we might go to like 305 maximum. So that's what I believe. And this rally again, as you said, nothing changed from fundamental side.
Nothing.
Fed is still going to be raising interest rates, and the fundamental economy is still slowing down, and
And
inflation is still not coming lower.
yeah.
So there is a lot of things to be concerned about. But as I said, market is forward looking, but I don't think this is the bottom yet. I think 350 will be inevitable in the coming days. And
You see
yes,
350 coming over?
yes.
Yeah, but I mean we're on the same page. I also believe that the S&P might be bottoming out near 3,500. So you
Hmm.
believe that a quick visit, because I was taking a look at the futures, they are up after hours
Yeah,
on the enthusiasm of the earnings report of
Netflix
Netflix,
runs.
which was very
Yeah.
weak, by the way.
Hmm.
So, but whatever. Lockheed Martin posted very poor earnings today, and it ended up going higher. So the markets are in a bull mode, risk on
Yeah.
mode. Bitcoin
Hmm.
is going higher. Ethereum is going
Yeah.
higher, and
Hmm.
bottom line, bottom and top line over here, Mario, we don't have any certainty whatsoever. Sorry, guys, of when the Fed is going to make a pivot. When the Fed is going to pivot, there's
I don't think they're going to.
zero certainty,
I
like
don't think they're
zero.
going to make a pivot at all because, as I said, they need to slow the demand. So they'll
Hmm.
just keep on raising interest rates over and over and over again by following lagging indicators like jobs data
Hmm.
and CPI. These are lagging indicators. So they're just going to base their claims on all these types of reports which they see, and then they're just going to be more and more aggressive. And then once the economy tipped into a recession, they'll already be too late because they tightened it too much. and
Yeah.
then they will start easing. That's when we'll start the move up higher in the stock market and the buying. That's when we see a real bottom. But
Yeah,
for
but
now,
yeah, but
nah.
now we have this opinion, this public
Mhm.
opinion, like, okay, inflation peaked. Come
Mhm.
on, I mean, inflation peaked for real?
I do
So
believe I mean,
it might have peaked. It might have peaked, but we don't have any proof that inflation actually peaked. And I
uh,
am a bull, man. I want the markets to turn around. You know that I am a long-term investor. My long-term portfolios are getting killed. I mean, they went up a lot today. They recovered a lot today. But in general terms, it's been a tough year. It's been a very good year from a trading perspective, but from a long-term perspective, this has been a horrible year, obviously, right, for everyone
yeah.
that is investing for the long term. But I don't want to fool myself. Like, hey, yeah, we bottom out and that's it. Let's buy the dip. Let's keep on adding for the long term. No, this isn't the time, because we don't know when the Fed is gonna pivot. It is impossible to have some sort of certainty of what the Fed is going to do for the rest of the year, because inflation is very likely to keep on going higher. So
Exactly.
that's what I am perceiving as of now, right?
Also, I do understand where this inflation peak narrative is actually coming from, because they see the oil prices coming lower and they see the commodities prices coming lower and
But
all
but
these
but mind you,
things.
Mario, oil went up today. It
Nah,
it
I mean overall, from last
overall,
month to
okay.
this month, last month to this month,
It
they went
it,
down
it
like
broke
a
support.
lot.
It broke support at $100, and now it is
Mhm.
trading at $105. The
Yeah, I
ten
mean,
the ten
what I
year
was
Treasury
saying
yield went
is,
up. The 10-year Treasury yield is once again above 3%. That's an inflation indicator. So what are we bullish about over here? That's my question. And I am a bull again. What are we bullish
see,
about over here?
the market is like, it's not really about market, it's just like the people understand the thesis what they're making on why the inflation might have peaked, at least for a short-term basis. I agree, because they're looking at the commodities, they're looking at the energy prices compared to
But
all this month. Right now it's comparatively lower, so they're like, all right, inflation has been coming lower, and at least on the energy side, which was the major contributor. But right now, that doesn't mean the cost of food will come down. That doesn't mean the cost of other sectors, the core sectors, will come
yeah.
lower, because in this CPI, the core sectors of the CPI was insanely high as well. Not only the energy and food side, even on the core side, which was very
and
expensive.
and
So
the cost of shelter is going nuts as well, like
yeah, mhm,
nuts. So
exactly.
zero good news, bro, and the markets are rallying on zero good news. So this is a very dangerous rally, man. And I advise people to be very careful about it. And again, I am a bull, but I'm not going. I am not going to be fooling myself. Like, yeah, we bottom out. Let's buy the dip and stuff. So this is a very very dangerous market, bro.
I mean,
Very
if you
dangerous
think
market.
about it, we're still in the range though, even though we had a massive rallies in the past few days or whatever it is, we're
Do you
still
want to
in the
pull up? Do
range.
you want to pull up a SPY chart? What are you thinking about tomorrow's trading session, bro?
Bro, if you think about it, even though we had a massive rally today to the upside or whatever it is, we're still in the range. If I remove all the indicators and all those stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you can clearly see it's still on top of the range. We got rejected exactly at the top of the range, which is at 393 or 394, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as the price is under 394, the probability of SPY to come lower again to run a test to the bottom of the range is still higher, right? So I'm not gonna rule it out. But the problem is, if they gap it above 394, there is a high chance that they're going to run a test to 395 or 397 to the upside and fill the gap at 400. Might happen by tomorrow or might happen by end of this week. We'll never know. We got to wait and see.
Okay.
So for now, it all depends on how they open the session tomorrow morning. For now, I don't see any signs of reversals yet.
Yeah, futures are up
And
after hours, so we might have at least a green opening tomorrow.
mhm. Also, they closed about the 50 SMA as well in SPY today.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
this, if they open
today's close
above,
was bullish, no doubt about
yeah,
it. They closed
very much
above,
so.
they closed way above yesterday's high.
Hmm.
Today's close was a good close for the Bulls. And
Yeah.
now the
And
question is, um, how high can the Bulls go over here?
most likely they will run test to 395 and 395 and fill the gap at 400.
Okay.
So for now, and if they really do push it, we can run the test all the way to 407 to the upside. So 407 is where I'm looking for. And if they fail at 407, I'm gladly I'll go short on SPY again over there.
Today's CNBC was on full bullish mode, and the only dude that they brought on was I don't know, a technical analysis of I don't know, whatever hedge fund or I don't know, what investment firm or something like that, and he said like you can sell the RIP at 4,000 points in the S&P 500. So that
Yeah, I
might
mean,
be that might
I
be the
agree.
final destination.
I agree with them.
And he was saying that was a sell the RIP area
Yeah.
in the case of the SPY. When it comes to the
100%.
triple Q,
When it comes to the triple Q, it looks like they already filled the gap and they're testing 300 after hours. So if they open about 300 tomorrow, 305 will be coming in real quick. So that's the bottom of the range. So I think bottom of the range is somewhere around 302.71, and there is a zone between 302.71 and the 305. So we'll be looking at that range, and if we break above it, we'll see if we break above it. So
yeah, first of all, right? So
Mhm.
what's your short area over there in the case
Uh,
of triple Q?
for in case of triple Q, I'll be watching 302.50 to 305. And if they break above 305, they can very well run a test to like 312 or all the
That's
way back
yeah,
about to like 315.
yeah, that's a
So
big
315,
gap over
yep,
there, big gap.
15, 10 points
All
from
right.
15 points from
Yeah.
where it is right now.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at Netflix. I was taking a look at the report.
Mhm.
So they lost 970,000 subscribers, right?
Mhm.
During the second quarter, a
Yeah.
smaller loss than the 2 million they had projected 3 months ago.
Mhm.
They are going to move forward when it comes to its lower cost ad supported tier
Mhm.
in 2023.
Mhm.
And so they are not in a rush in order to start using ads
Yeah.
on on their service.
Mhm.
And I was taking a look. I mean, EPS came in at $3.20 versus $2.94 per share. So
Yeah.
they beat on EPS. They missed on revenue. Revenue came in at $7.97 billion versus $8.035 billion. They missed on revenue.
Mhm.
And global paid net subscribers reflected a loss of 970,000 subscribers versus
Hmm.
expectations of a loss of 2 million. But check this out, Mario. I was taking a look at the income statement of Netflix earlier on today.
Mhm.
This company made a revenue of $7.8 billion last quarter,
Hmm.
and now the revenue came in at $7.97 billion. So I think that the markets got this company right, because this is no longer a growth-based company. So
Hmm.
this is a mature company. I think that Netflix is still going to be successful when it comes to streaming services.
Mhm.
They might even keep on being the leader of this industry, but
Hmm.
this is not a 45 points or a 45 P ratio company. The P ratio of Netflix is at 17.
Mhm.
So the markets got this company right. You're no longer a growth beast, and I cannot pay a very high multiple for your stock. So I think that we are very likely to see Netflix somewhere around 200, 230, 240 bucks a
Mhm.
CP, because we are no longer talking about a super beast, growth company. That is no longer the case. So in the
I
case
agree.
of Netflix, we will see what happens with the other big tech companies. This
Mhm.
is not a growth oriented stock and stuff like that. That's not the case, right?
Yep.
So in technical terms, or what do you think about the report? Did you like it?
Well, it's the type of report where, like, well, I expect when you expect for something so much worse, and market gives you something like
Yeah,
that.
a lot of bad news were already discounted, for
Yep.
sure.
So it's like that type of time, the people who are expecting like doom and gloom, they were like, yeah, we didn't get it, so we just cover our shorts.
Yeah.
So that's what happening. So they just covered their shorts, and we just pushed higher, and we are now sitting right at $216. If we open above it tomorrow, we can run a test to. I won't be surprised. 233.
Yeah.
Not by tomorrow, but in cards, because they
I
broke
think
out
that
of the
233
range.
is the COVID-19 low, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Nah, it's 2019 lows, and COVID-19
Okay.
lows were at, bro, COVID-19 lows is nowhere near. It's around 300.
Wow, bro. This
Yep.
company, the stock of this company went too far, too fast.
Mhm.
The market's got it
Yep.
right. In the case
Mhm.
of Netflix, the market's got it right. No doubt about it. So, if tomorrow the rally keeps on going on, then we have a gap up to $233 for those interested in getting call options, maybe, right?
Mostly, yeah. So if they open below 216, watch out. Like, the best place for you to take the trade if you want to trade this company is like wait for it to come back down to run a test to the support level at $200, and you can take the trade there to ride it all the way back up again. It might do consolidate over here like this,
Yeah.
and depending on what SPY and QQQ does, it can either do this or it can just fall down and again back into the range again. It can do that. So it all depends on QQQ and what it does tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
let's wait and watch. So for now, 202 and 216 is the range, the new range which has been formed.
Agreed. Perfect. Tesla, bro. They are posting earnings tomorrow. I saw the cover call last week. Today I closed a swing position, making some bucks, $200 or something like that. So, what do you think about Tesla? When it comes to the earnings report, Mario, it depends on the mood of the markets tomorrow, because I think that they're very likely to miss on earnings. We have a lot on the table as of now. We have the Twitter situation. We have the new gigafactories in Berlin and Austin ramping ramping up production, and that is an activity in which you need to invest a lot of money. On top of that, we have the Bitcoin situation. Remember that Tesla owns a lot of Bitcoin. And I think that their average cost when it comes to Bitcoin is at around 36,000 bucks. So they are going to have to assume a loss.
Yep.
On
So
Bitcoin,
I think Tesla.
this
I
is
think
gonna
Tesla
be
will pull a Netflix on us tomorrow. Last quarter. I think it.
This is gonna be a tough quarter. At the top of that, Elon has been talking about a recession over and over and over and over again. So maybe guidance might be weak.
Yeah.
And but again, Tesla is 45% of the highs, so the market's already discounted a lot of bad news, and maybe that might be some sort of cushion for the stock of this company tomorrow after having posted earnings. So who knows?
I mean,
We'll see what
if there
happens.
is some bad news, I won't be surprised to see $500 after earnings.
400, 500, nah,
540 at least, 30% of the highs.
well, I mean, if that happens, I'm gonna be, I mean, my trading year is gonna end because I sold a cover call. I'm gonna be making a killing over there. Yeah, I have protection, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue about Tesla.
I mean, like what?
going
Like
to
if you-
$500.
If you sold a covered call, which means like what, you'll be like.
I was paid.
You'll be making like 100% just like that if you
Dude,
get a minus 30%.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was paid like $11,000, so I'm gonna be making like, I don't know, $8,000 right away. So
Easy.
yeah, no problem. And then I can buy calls at $500 because I am very bullish on the stock of this company. So who knows? So, how would you trade Tesla tomorrow before earnings?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't at all. I would like to. I have.
Yeah,
I have been
like-
trading Tesla very often recently. So
So technically, like, depends on tomorrow. So if they come back to run a test to 700 again, that's some good spot to.
Yeah, that's a
buy
nice
calls
spot.
on.
I had that price today on my watch list. $700, correct?
Yep. And to the upside, you need to watch out for 750. That's if we go above 750, that's another price to keep an eye out for, because that's the top and bottom of the range, right? We have 766 as the top, 765 as the top of the range, and 700 at the bottom of the range. So we've just been going up and down, up and down, up and down.
You would be getting calls at 700 and buying puts at what? 7 what?
I mean, buying puts at 7. I'll take the chances at 765.
Okay.
So if 765, I'll take the chances on puts.
Awesome. Perfect. So let's see what happens tomorrow with Tesla. I am protected, bro. I grabbed SPY puts today that expire in September. I sold a cover call. So I already hedged against a potential bad report of Tesla. Because mind
what
you,
strike did they
if
get?
you happen to be right, Mario, say that Tesla posts an unexpected, horrible report tomorrow. So if that were to happen, if Tesla falls down to $500, the S&P and the Nasdaq 100 are going to get killed,
Yep,
killed,
100%.
devastated. So I'm gonna be making very good money out of that
Yep.
situation, and on top of that, I am going to be able to get leaps. Maybe Tesla leap is at $500. So count me in. I don't mind seeing that happening. So
Might happen.
It might
Like
happen.
the worst case scenario. So
Yeah.
I got on Tesla just in case. I got like 565, 560 bear spreads.
Okay.
Just in case. I spent like what? Literally, I spent $8 on it. So if Tesla
there's
drops
nothing
to like
to lose.
exactly.
Like,
So if
but
Tesla
full
falls to,
disclosure,
Mhm.
I got bearish spreads at 565 strikes. So
You too?
not you. I'm talking about you.
Yeah,
So,
me.
so
I did.
You have
Yeah,
a little skin in the game.
Yeah. So it's like
Invest
if
in
it
little money.
falls, yeah, if it falls, like if it didn't fall, I'll be like losing what, $8? Literally $8, not an option
the
terms,
risk-
literally $8. That's it.
The risk
Uh,
reward makes sense there. 100%.
Yep.
That's fine.
If
Okay.
it falls, I'll be making $4.92. Something to keep an eye out for.
Yeah, you put $8 on the table on the big casino, and if everything goes
Oh, it is a big
if
casino,
everything
man,
goes
not
well,
gonna lie.
you make $490. That's fine. I like it.
Yep.
There you go, bro. So you're
So-
going live. Tell the guys about the live streams
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're carrying out.
So tomorrow morning, don't forget to join my live stream. We'll go live 9:30 to 11 o'clock every morning. So don't forget to join up tomorrow. The link is down below in the description.
There you go. And down below, you also have the link for Midas Patreon. I belong
Yes.
to Midas Patreon,
Mhm.
and it is a very, very good deal. So don't miss it out, guys. Thank you very much, bro. So see you on Thursday. Let's see
bro.
what happens.
Thank you so much.
Let's see what happens with the markets. On Thursday, we're going to be like, this was a bull trap. We were right and stuff. We'll see. Bye, guys. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.